Hello my beautiful lovelies, welcome back to yet another pick a card reading here on the channel. If you're new, hi, my name is ADIE and I will be your tarot reader today. Today's reading is going to be all about evil eye. Who is sending evil eye? So these are for the people that are particularly like they feel some type of energy. You already know that evil eye is happening within your energy. We're going to see who exactly is sending it and why, and how is this energy like trying or manifesting in your life right now, and how to counteract it, going beyond protection rituals. Okay, I'm going to tap into the energy that you need to embody in order to not align with this evil eye energy. So I want it to be really helpful. I thought this energy was really like potent in my personal readings. It's coming up a lot, so I thought that this would be informative and helpful. Okay, you guys, so let's find out what these haters are, you know, trying to do. All right, trying to do. But before we get into this video, I do want to mention I have a 2-for-1 sale going on right now. This is 2 60-minute tarot readings for the price of one, plus with July client readings, I am gifting a free aura reading. So basically, you're getting 3 readings for the price of one. Now with this particular sale, it is limited spots available and limited time. Okay. It's basically a 2-hour window to really dive into many different topics, concerns, questions, curiosities. A lot of people have been sending me questions. Within each of the 60-minute tarot readings, we can kind of explore at least 3 to 4 topics. Or if you want a more fast, rapid pace to get kind of like more information, but not so in depth, we can go through many different several questions and concerns. I've been really enjoying connecting with you guys. Thank you for everyone who has booked with this sale. I've been really enjoying looking at all of your guys' beautiful faces. You know, with tarot readings, I don't really need any information, but just your direction of where you want the reading to go, your questions. I don't need pictures. I don't need zodiac signs or birth dates or anything like that. So it's really awesome to be able to see what you guys look like with the aura readings. You guys have to send a picture, but you guys are just so beautiful, and your auras are just gorgeous and radiant. But yeah, this is the time to book if you've wanted to work with me. And like I said, it's really up to you how you want this reading to be divided into, or you can just have one huge 2-hour reading. Some people have been doing like love and career, purpose and love, or really dissecting a relationship. A lot of people have been wanting me to explore their future spouse. I've been doing spicy readings, which are fun. I love doing future readings too, tapping into your future self to see what's going on in the future with you and getting messages from your future self to help in the present moment and moving forward. That's always fun to do, but it's really up to you guys how you want to kind of like divide and, you know, direct this reading. But I'm really excited. I'm just getting through these readings. Also, if you guys have booked with me, I started this sale in June, okay? And some of you guys have booked like right in the beginning when I started this sale and haven't responded. So if you have booked, please check your Etsy chat, okay? So you guys, how you book with me is you go to my Etsy. It will be linked down in the description box. And that's the only place that you can book with me is through my Etsy. okay? And after you book, we will discuss through Etsy chat. So if you've booked already, check your Etsy chat and respond back. But let's get into this reading, okay? I got cards. Last time you guys have been saying, some of you guys have said that you want to see the actual picture. We're doing 3 cards today, you guys. 3 card selections for this evil eye energy, okay? So here it is. And you know, you guys, we're going to tap into how this energy is trying to land or is landing or will manifest into your life, because all energy is thought first and it manifests somehow into the physical, some way, some form. It will manifest. So we're going to tap into that energy too. Okay. So here are the 3 cards to choose from. This is number 1 right here. It says plants. Reading number 1. Then we have reading number 2. Okay. Reading number 2. This is stillness. And then we have reading number 3. Obstacle. Obstacle. Reading number 3. So these are the readings, y'all. Okay, go ahead and pick and choose, dive in and see which one is resonating with you. Go to the timestamp and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, hello. Reading number 1. Let's get into your reading. Let's see how this evil eye is trying to take a hold of your life. That's what I'm really feeling here. This evil eye energy is about like an alien form. I'm seeing the movie Annihilation. You guys chose plants. So I'm seeing this like sentient, very sentient life form. It's like a plant that overtakes a planet. Okay, it's like a alien plant that kind of roots down into the system and takes over your whole life. So it's like changing things. The movie that I'm seeing is Annihilation. So that's your channeled movie. It is a horrifying sci-fi, one of my favorite sci-fi films. And it's crazy. It's about mutating your life, taking really important factors in your life and changing it. And also changing you. In that movie, the alien is like a mimic. It mimics what it sees. So this person mimics you, okay? And what they want to do is take over and root down and like destiny swap, take your life, take what you have. They want what you have. They want to mimic it. They want to change it though, that it fits them, that they're able to operate in what you do. Yeah, they're trying to take over and like overgrown. This person works from the inside out. Okay, they get inside. You don't even know that they're very close inside of your life. Okay, you barely know that what they're doing is planting seeds, is taking root, and it's changing you. It's changing your life, and you don't know it yet. You don't know it. You don't see it. This is the type of magic that they work with. It's like mimicking, it's like sneaky behavior. It's very much, I have an agenda and I'm going to go and plant, and this person won't even know that I'm here doing these things. You know, that's what I'm feeling here. It's very, go watch that movie. That's the energy of this person. Annihilation. Okay. But we're going to talk about how you can counteract this energy. But before that, I want to see exactly who. So what I'm feeling here is like you have this whole planet, this whole garden, your whole life that you've worked really hard. There's history here. You know, there's a lot of development that you're doing or have been doing. And this person has been watching you from the start, from the moment that they have like seen you or you have interacted with them, and they had an agenda to come and land down into your planet, into your life, and take over and make it theirs. Okay, so let's tap more into who this person is. The scariest thing about this type of shit is that, like that movie, the parasitic, they're a parasite, this type of person. This parasitic plant changes the DNA of everything on Earth. Okay, sorry for spoiling the shit, but go and watch that fucking movie. Okay? It's like terrifying. But the scariest thing is that these beings, the animals, the plants, they become a different thing entirely. So this person kind of wants to come in and take what's yours and leave you like completely scrambled and mutated, and you don't even know yourself anymore. In fact, that's what this person really loves to see you in, when you're frazzled, when you're like stressed out and lost and confused about your path and yourself. Okay, so it kind of signifies to them that, oh, okay, I can slip in and take this identity. I can take what they've built. I can take what they have attracted into their lives. I can mimic. I can slip right into this skin. You know, go and watch that movie. But let's find out. Let's look at your tarot and see exactly who this person is. Okay, so the first thing, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is about having a lot of resources, money, physical resources. Okay, so the one signification of this person is that they could have a lot of money. And I'm seeing Drake. I watched this video about I can't remember the creator, but I watched this video of this girl talking about Drake being like a person who destiny swaps, right? So what he does is that he finds somebody who has like a lot of creativity, a lot of like a budding artist. This person is, you know, they might have creativity, but they haven't tapped into their own potential. They don't know how to. But this person does have a lot of money, and they see someone budding, like, you know, ready to bloom, right? And they take them under their wing, and they use their resources, their, you know, their connection, their network, to kind of bring this person in closer so they can study them, you know. So this person has some money, you know, and they might have given you money, might have shared experiences or shared some type of resource with you. Okay, this person is pretty close. We have the 6 of Wands. This person is somewhat like accomplished, okay, and they also see what you can accomplish. So they give you your flowers. They acknowledge you. This is some sneaky ass behavior though. This is a person who watches you succeed, you know, and gives you your flowers. And then eventually you'll begin to see some type of mimicking, you know, being able to mimic what you do. You know, this person, has creativity. They have the ability to accomplish certain things, but when it comes to like their self, like being themselves, there's a big, huge, like karmic kind of energy, like a karmic masculine, a karmic feminine energy, watching a divine feminine, watching a divine masculine energy, and trying to tap into their own divine energy and wanting to mimic you. So you are showing up as the divine, okay, and they are a karmic. They don't necessarily know how to, you know, attract. It's not necessarily wanting what you have, but that feeling of knowing self. So this person, you know, sees you going on your journey of self-discovery. They might have seen you already. You might have a very strong sense of self, strong personality, strong sense of style, and kind of know your direction of, you know, what you align with, you know, and this person kind of wants to follow along on your coattails. This person has a lot of dreams, but they don't really work on them. And they also project and blame. They have an excuse for everything. This person could be jealous of the money, the resources that you have. They could be jealous of, you know, 6 of Wands is about getting acknowledgement, getting attention. They could be very much jealous of your attention. They are jealous of your personality, the things that make you you. It's not necessarily wanting the things that you have, but it's like the spirit that you carry, the energy that you have, you know. And they also draw their eyes onto your finances, onto your career moves, your goals, your physical 3D reality goals. So your money, your body, your relationships. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is about having abundance, being in a state of gratitude, because you're living off the fruits of your labor. So this person might be jealous of your peace, the peace that comes from your finances, from, you know, the hard work. This, you know, they might even think like, oh, this person just gets what they want, you know, but a lot of hard work has came into this 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. But this 3 of Wands here, this person is really jealous of, you know, your journey, your personal journey, personal things that have happened, that they can have these types of experiences, but they somewhat don't feel like they don't have what it takes to get it. And they want to copy because they think that that's how they're going to get it. And they're so jealous of actually like who you are, just who you are. This person is very jealous of your success. They're jealous at the fact that you have gained a lot of attention, acknowledgement, and rewards from just being yourself, you know? And it's like they're just so jealous that you have obtained these things, that you can sit back and relax and not just do what's necessary, but also have a lot to pour into yourself, whether that's pleasure and fun and even collecting more rewards. They're just very jealous that you have obtained this by just being yourself. You find yourself in really good situations because you are being authentically you. You are tapped into what you want. You are aligned with what is for you. You're not jealous or chasing after what other people want. You're really connected to your higher self and your purpose path. You know, whether you have figured out this big thing or not, like you're connected to your purpose path, and this person sees it and they see where you're going, whether you see it or not. They see where you're going. It's like destiny swapping, seeing like, oh, this person is on to something. They're going to go and they're going to keep growing and they're going to be bigger than life. But I can see that this person doesn't quite see it yet. You know, and so I'm going to try to swipe in and take it from underneath their feet. I'm going to try to, put on that this is mine, that I have created this. I'm going to put on that this is really because of me. Let's tap into the OG deck to see more of this evil eye energy. We have copycat. So yes, this person is copycatting you. They're copying you. Cats kind of follow around. There's a sneaky kind of part. So like they might be even like watching you and picking up on things that you are currently doing, and you will see little things that this person does that mimics you and copies you. Okay. We have the movie Us. That's another channeled movie for you to do. They are more of like, they are trying to merge. There's this sense of like merging, living vicariously, living parallel, like merging identity. This person has a hard time figuring out who they are, and they feel like you hold that, personality that they want to be. You hold that life that they want to be. The movie Us, that's a channeled movie for you guys. Turning to God. This person needs to turn to God. They might even be jealous of your relationship with God. They might try to mimic certain spiritual practices, certain rituals, or, go down the same path of where you're going spiritually. There's a master plan. So this person has kind of like a master plan when it comes to you and the relationship that you guys hold. They have a master plan. This is like very agenda, very plotted, very strategic. We have, but you can whip that lovin' on me, baby, whip that lovin' on me. That's another channeled song for you guys. So this person might try to hold you down. They might get kind of upset when they can't control or chain you up. Okay. Could be a romantic partner. I'm hearing that too. Solar plexus energy. This person is very concentrated on what you can create, your creative energy, your identity. Okay. Solar plexus. They are trying to tap into that solar plexus portal within you. Okay. Watching your every mood. What did I say? This person is spying on you. They are watching your every move. Okay. Easy target. They might even try to take easy shots at you. They find, this is why this person comes in and they study you from the inside and out, so that when it's time to shoot, it'll be an easy target. Libra energy. This person can be a Libra. You could be a Libra, but this person really focuses on the relationship, the bond between you guys both. That's how they can really control your mind. We have mind control. So this person tries to kind of change the way that you think about certain things, whether that's about your relationship, about your finances. This is different for most, but some are big, some are little. These people try to say things, do things to kind of control the way that you see and perceive the world around you. Loss of respect. You've kind of lost some respect for this person. They act like they've lost respect for you. Let's tap into your tea leaves here. Okay, we have Ram. It says a stubborn, aggressive person. So this person is pretty stubborn and aggressive. This is giving real Aries vibes. So this person might try to prevent some new things that are happening in your life. That's where their target is right now, is like these new relationships, these new ventures, these new goals, like trying to start something new. Okay. We have the Axe, forces working against you. This person is really trying to I feel like there's a physical thing, like they're trying to physically trip you. So this person might try to create certain things that are happening, you know, certain things that they feel like that need to be taken care of. Okay, Beetle, good fortune. This person sees that you have good fortune, that good luck energy. So they might want to try to connect with that energy, like good things happening with you, trying to trip up the good luck, the good miracles and blessings coming into your life. Okay. Someone's working against you behind your back. So this person is really close, but they're working against you behind your back. So there could be certain things that are going to come to light, certain things that they've done, they have said. Ant, work, achievement, success. There's some hard work that you've been doing, and they're trying to make sure that there's no completion there, that the fruit. You know what I just heard? I heard the grasshopper and the ants. So if you know that story about the ant who, you know, worked all throughout the summer, right? All throughout the spring and the summer and the fall, so that he would be stocked up during the winter. There's something about that. This person is the grasshopper. You are the ant. And I think it's the ant and the grasshopper. That fable is coming to mind. Financial pinch. Someone's trying to pinch your finances, trying to take some money from you. Oh, can you help me do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? They might even be focusing that mind magic in their head, that vision, right? Like I said, everything's a thought, then it will manifest some way, somehow, some form in the physical. Okay, so they might be thinking of something about your finances. Okay, trying to trip your finances. Pay attention to your health. They might even be trying to make you sick, trying to make something about your health. You know, they're keeping a vision in their head. There's a lot of mind control, mind magic, very concentrated on your vision, on your journey. Right? Star, guaranteed success. I really feel like this is like this person knows that you're guaranteed success. So it's not even really about, oh, I need to stop it. They want to trip you up. They're trying to stop. They're trying to make sure that you can stop yourself. If they can get you to stop yourself, because they know this is guaranteed. Whatever this is, whether it's about your body, your relationship, your finances, just finding yourself, they know that it's guaranteed. So now we're going to tap into the energy of how you can counteract this energy besides protection. Okay, besides doing your protection, cleansing your energy and putting up your shield and doing whatever spiritual practices of protection, how can you also counteract this energy? We have the sword. Make the change. She's in the mirror looking at herself and she's cutting something off. Okay, cutting off her hair. She's making a huge change. So this is about changing something about yourself, something about your life. Okay, changing something about you or about your life. It's something I feel like I heard very strongly before I turn off the camera. It's something that you've been meditating on. It could involve them. It could mean cutting them off or just changing something, cutting something off, severing something that feels like it's a part of you. So it could very much be for a lot of you, them cutting them off completely. But it could also be just certain changes within your life, certain changes, the way you interact with them, the way that you interact with them. This is making a huge change. This reflects you. This is about doing for you. You know what book that I've been reading that I just finished was The Midnight Library, and that was about making choices. Like, who are you living for? Are you living for this person, or are you living for yourself? How many changes in your life, how many choices are really about you? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be a physical thing that needs to be taken away. But we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Seven of Wands. This is a real struggle for you, but this is the Seven of Swords. So this is about like understanding that this person doesn't really deserve. There's a generosity maybe with your physical presence, with your physical resources. There's a generosity with your creativity with this Cups. There's a generosity of giving a lot. giving as if like, you know, this is the first time you're giving to someone. And I feel like for most of you, you guys really give it your all, whether you know this person completely or, you know, you don't know much about this person. You're very loving and you're very giving. And it's about cutting off that love. This person does not deserve it. They've already shown something. They've already shown something. You know, there's this snake, you know, there's a snake, yellow and black. You're okay, Jack. Black and red, you're a dead fellow, or something like that. That whole saying, I don't know exactly how it goes, but it's something to do with that. Like, you've already seen that this person is really toxic, and the more that you give to this person, the more that you reach out and touch them with your presence, with your creativity, with your love, they're going to poison you. They're going to hurt you, stab you in the back, steal from you. So like this change, this change that you have to do is going to make them be like, oh, you've been like this. You know, you've been this way for so long. You know, she's cutting her hair off in the mirror, your oracle that you got. She's cutting her hair off in the mirror, and it's just like such a shock. Why would you cut all of this off? You've grown, we've bonded, or, you know, there's been a lot of time and love that has went into this, you know. This person wears many faces with the 7 of Wands. You know, this person has attacked you several times. They have proven, you know, with each attack, you've seen a different face. You know, so this person has attacked you, have come up against you, and you've seen their many faces. This person tries to hide. They can't hide from you anymore. You know, they've said things. The 7 of Swords is leaving evidence behind. There's receipts, you know. Let's look at our charms that have came out for you. This situation, you're thinking, overthinking. We have the little ghost here. Overthinking, it says. Overthink everything, actually, it says. So you're overthinking everything when you don't really need to look at everything. You just need to look at the important things in order to make this change, which is really doing something for you. It's giving that love to yourself. Okay. We also have this person knocking over the desk. Okay. They're flipping over their computer desk. They've had it. You know, this person has temper tantrums. This person could be really childish. They act very foolish and childish. Sometimes they don't act their age, you know. But this, I think, speaks more to you that you've had it. You're done. You're ready to just like flip the fucking table. You don't give a fuck. There's all my shit on this fucking table anyways, you know? So it's like, you're just really fed up, you know? You need to pay attention to your anger. It is valid. It's time to honor that anger. We're here to feel all the emotions and to let that energy move us, you know? It's about understanding when to utilize these certain emotions and how sometimes anger can move you out of situations that are bad for you, that are poisonous for you. We have this little magic bottle with the cap on it. It's all cap. We are capping that shit right now. All of that magic, all of that love, all of that creativity, all of that, whatever is you, we're putting in a bottle and we're saving it. Okay. We also have this rose here. This is more about giving to yourself. You've given a lot to this person. You've given a lot of love, and you've kind of like got this facade at sometimes in the relationship. At certain points, there's been this facade, and you've continued to give love and to gift this person with your presence, with your love, even physical resources or whatever. And it's time to give that to you. Okay, so make the change. If you want to go deeper into this, let's do so. Because I feel like most of you guys, this is a very, like I said, how I started this, with the annihilation, this is it's giving narcissist. It's giving psychosis, danger, okay? But for your sticker, to end this off, number 1, we have pyrokinesis. This is about taking your ability and destroying this shit. It's like, you know what it's giving? It's giving Carrie. Carrie was such a loving soul, and they wanted to pour pig blood on her, which only charged her. That was the fucking sacrifice. This person has really attacked you and ridiculed you and, you know, smeared you. And this is about taking that ability and burning the motherfucking school down and teaching these motherfuckers. Who's the real teacher here? Okay? Like, this is going to teach this person a lesson, but I feel like there's some type of activation here as well. Like this person has already kind of like shown them, like the energy that I'm tapping in, they've already shown you, you know, who they are. And there's a lot of struggle here because of who your character is, who you are. But you need to tap into that inner carry, baby. You got to tap into that inner carry, number one, and burn whatever the fuck was built, to burn it down. You know, you could very much be this person's karma. Like, with destruction will come creation. That is a part of life. There is creation and there is destruction, and all things come to an end. And I think you've already proven to yourself, you sure have proved to this person that you're a natural born creator. And whatever you create, you can take down. You can, you know, there's a lot that you've poured into this, you know, and I think there's a lot of betrayal. There's a lot of like just pain here, and it's time to utilize that, you know, and burn the motherfucker down. I'm also seeing that lady, what is that from? Where she's like, she blows up the car and she's just walking off. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Is it Vivian Fox? No, it's not. Yes, it is. I don't know. But she's burning up the car and she's just like, I forgot what movie that's from. I should know. But, number one, let me know what you're about to do. Are you about to burn this motherfucker up? Let me know down below in the comments. And you know I'm booking readings. Okay, so if you want to go deeper into this, I feel like, I don't know, I haven't even tapped into the other piles, but I feel like we need to discuss, because this is some strategic, crazy, destiny swapping, like, betrayal kind of shit, you know? So let me know down below what's up, what you about to do, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace. Hello, hello, number 2. Welcome. This is the card. Let's find out what this evil energy, evil eye, is. Okay, so this person might be kind of into dark arts, dark magic, like doing things at the altar. Okay, but this is really like to create a stillness, to stop. It's not necessarily to like do harm to you. This person, you might be very loud, you might be very active in your life, and so this person kind of wants to come in and kind of like stop that. They might even try to silence you. They want to silence your voice. They want to silence or demobilize where you're going. You know, this type of evil eye is to like, to stop what you're currently doing, what you're currently going through, what you're currently saying, currently looking at, currently flowing. It's about just stopping stillness. Is not necessarily wanting bad things to happen to you, but it's about just stopping it for some reason. It's just like, I want you to sit still, just sit down, sit still, be quiet. Don't talk, don't do anything. There's an energy that I'm feeling of like activity. It comes from both sides. I feel like you are very active, very like free. I feel like you're free to soar anywhere that you want to. And this person kind of wants to just pull you back down. Come down here where I am and let's talk. Come down here and let's do all these other things. It's like viewing you, viewing what you're doing, and wanting to just stop it for some reason. We're going to tap more into what that reason is. But it's like, come down here and let's do what I want to do. Or come over here and let's, you know, their evil eye is very like interactive. They want to interact with you, okay, to stop and to bring stillness to whatever is going on in your life. Okay, so I'm sure some of the, you know, activity is going to be very physical that we tap into. But yeah, this person, their evil eye is to stop and just to bring stillness. It's not really to trip you up. It's, you know, maybe they don't want you to get as far. Like, there's an energy. This thing feels like a wave. This person is very emotional, very chaotically emotional. They might have a lot of drama in their life, and it feels like a wave. This looks like a planet right here. So it feels like they're viewing you and they want to bring you back down into the water with them. So they might be trying to like be very interactive with their own drama, with their own life, with their own emotions, get you more onto what's going on in their life than what you're doing over here. It feels like they just want you to be still. Let me catch up to you. Hold on, just sit down, wait right here. Let me like, you know, figure out all my drama so I can, you know, get to where you are, even so, like maybe even surpass you. You know, you're surpassing me. So be still. That's what it feels like. Let's look at your tarot, okay, to see who this person actually is. We have the Knight of Swords. So this person they might even talk very fast. They have an attitude. I feel like, you know, they might they might want to help with their message, but the delivery is just like, what the fuck are you trying to say? Like, why the fuck did you just say that? Like, they might be very inappropriate with their words. They can be very sharp with their tongue. It hurts. And it sometimes even just like, they might just say things to keep you quiet. They might just say things to sit you down. And it's like, you're thrown off by the way that the delivery is, you know. Ace of Pentacles. This person has a lot of goals. They talk about a lot of their goals. They might be doing something new right now. They might have started a new, you know, school, or a new relationship, a new job right now. You could possibly work with this person, or this person wants to work with you. King of Wands. This person is very cool. They're very cool. They're very attractive. They're very alluring. They have a masculine energy here. Okay. They have this boss kind of vibe. They're very powerful, but I feel like they are just starting out. They're just starting out. They're just tapping into their potential and getting out there and grabbing those opportunities for themselves. But they have what it takes to reach where you are or where you're going. It seems like you're a little bit ahead of this person and they know it. Okay. And the King of Wands could be very jealous. Okay. But they want to be in contact with you because they feel like it benefits you. Being in contact, being in a relationship with this person benefits you. You know, it also benefits them. They feel like it benefits them more, you know, to be in the relationship with you. So they love being around you. They want to learn. Like, the King of Wands is never in a relationship, in a business partnership, in a romantic relationship that doesn't benefit them more. So you being in their life, you know, this person might even like gas you up. And it's true. That's how they really feel about you, you know, but this person does have a little bit of evil eye. I think it's because they have like a lot of shit going on in their life right now. This, you know, like they could be going through breakups, like their life is changing drastically. This person is kind of like a tornado, very chaotic energy, you know, and they don't know how to control this right now. And they might even bring this to your doorstep. They might bring this to your couch. They might bring it to you at 3 a.m. in the morning when they call you or text you and say, hey, this is what the fuck is going on with me. Like, I need your help. This person feels like they might need your help, or being in the relationship with you will help this tower type of energy. You want to help them. I feel like there's this energy of wanting to help this person, but you might not necessarily know how to help them. What you have might not even help them. This is more about them changing their life themselves than you changing it or being a crutch or being the foundation, okay, for them. This person might even feel like, you know, that this relationship can help them get out of this tower situation that they have created themselves. That, you know, the tower is about, you might have told this person, you know, several times how to deal with this situation, you know, but they kind of lean on others to help them. You know, the King of Wands surrounds people that can benefit him and help him get out of situations and do the work for him. A lot of kings do, but you know, the King of Wands has a selfish kind of energy. This person is very egotistical. They have an inflated ego at times. It's not that they're not powerful or they're not like this hot shit, but right now they are a hot mess. You know what I mean? So let's look at the OG deck to see more of their evil eye energy. Okay, let's see. It says, get your bag, don't stop. So I feel like this person is very concentrated on your money, and they see that you about to get that bag. Like, there's some money that you're going to be coming into. And so this person is kind of like jealous of that. They're very concentrated on it. People love you. They see that people love you. People want what you have to offer, whether that's energy, resources, you know, just your presence. People really love to be around you. They love who you are, and they're kind of jealous of that. Look, hot mess. They feel like maybe you were a hot mess. You've gotten out, you know, you got your, and it's like, what did I say? This person is a hot mess right now. And I feel like it's mostly like they want to possibly like bring this mess to you because maybe you know how to deal with it, or like you've gotten out of this type of situation before, you fixed this type of shit in your life before, and they're just like a hot mess. So light worker attacked. I feel like they might attack you at times when you're really just trying to shine, maybe even give light to them, like give them advice. They might take offense to it because they're very egotistical, and so they hate when you do that. That's the time that they try to silence you, right? Picture saying that you're the queen and knowing that it's a fact. So this person knows knows that you're a queen or a king, and they know that you might not even know it, but it's like they know if you said it, it would be true, you know? And it's like they want to be where you are. It's not that they're jealous. They want to take what they have and to create, whether that's a relationship, your finances, just your lifestyle, maybe like they want to just take their own energy. It's not more like number one. It's more of like, well, how can I work my shit, you know, and get to where you are, you know, mad because I did it better and first. So this person is so mad that you did it better and you did it first. That's the thing. They know that they could do and have their own shit, but it's the fact that you did it first, you know? Whatever it is, you could have gotten into a relationship, you could have started a business, you could have, like, you know, whatever it is, got a house, whatever, healed yourself. You did it first before them, and they're a king of wands. They're just like, I know that I can do it, and they hate it. Their evil eye is because you did it and it looks really good. And it's like that evil eye, that jealousy, that envy, they think that you did it better than they could possibly do, because what you did was great. It was amazing. How could I ever top that? You know, and so they want to slow you down, you know, they want to slow you down. I think one of their ways to slow you down is to bring their drama to you, to bring their mess, to bring their shit that it's not your responsibility to fix. It's not like, you know, you don't have to offer that shit into your life, like open that shit up so that it can come in, move on in, and move all their fucking children, all their fucking crap, all their bags. Bag lady, that's a song that's coming to mind. Bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. This person feels like they missed their bus. You caught the bus. You got the message. You got the ticket. You packed light. Pack light. Okay, listen to that song by Erykah Badu. Okay, toxic family. They could be in a toxic family situation. They could be family. They could be a toxic family member. Okay, you gonna hurt your back carrying all those bags like that. That is what is going on with them. That song is coming in real heavy. Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. Like, go listen to that song. Like, they feel like you caught the bus like a long time ago, and we have wisdom here. So it's like they feel like who they are. They have a really strong sense of self. They're very like, they are about their shit. They know who they are. This is not someone that don't know who the fuck they are. They know what they want to do with themselves. You know, they might not just have the formula yet, you know, and they feel like you got the formula. They feel like they look at you and they're like, damn, I should have did it first. Like, who I am, I should be there with this person. I should be surpassing them, honestly. But they're not realizing that you have a lot of wisdom. But they are in the same time. It's like they're jealous that you have the wisdom and you have the knowledge and you applied it. You caught the bus. You got there, you know, and yeah, that, you know, they're two-faced. That's what brings out that two-faced energy. Like, they love you. They love you. This person does love you a lot, you know, and they fuck with you, you know, for all the good reasons. You know, it's not like they want to copy you or take what you have. It's just like they're going through something right now, you know, and they want to project their pain and sadness and anger of self onto you, possibly, you know, through this nasty energy that they have sometimes. Look at me. Look at me. Are you looking? This person might do things to get your attention, you know, they might do things to get your attention. They want to hang out with you, bring you into their life, go places with you so they can sit down and talk to you about their drama, or like just kind of distract you, I guess. Like, the stillness card makes me feel like they want to just like stop what you're doing so that, you know, you're tired, you know, you're exhausted, you're depleted, you don't got energy to go carry on with what you're doing, so that when you're sleeping, you know, they're awake and they're working. And trust and believe this person is studying with that wisdom. Okay, keep it locked up in the safe. This person doesn't like that you don't reveal your secrets. They want to know how you got to where you are, you know, like, and it's not like malicious. I feel like if this person, they might be too egotistical, too prideful to even just like, well, how did you do this? It's almost like if they do that, then it does put them in a place of like hierarchy, right? Like, you're higher than them. You're more superior. If they go to you as a king, they're a king or a queen, right? And they go to you and they're just like, then you would know you're the queen and you know it's a fact. right? If I come to you and I ask you, how did you do this? How did you heal yourself? How did you find someone like this? How did you start your business? How did you do this? They're like, how did you do this? And if they come to you, then it like signifies something to them, you know? And it's not the fact that you lock it up in the space, like you're not willing to share things with them. You know, I feel like you just concentrated on your own shit, you know? And I also feel like you're very aware. You might even see this person as a person of wisdom, a person that's very creative, very like, you might think that this person knows exactly what they're, I think you know this person's going to do just fine, that they're going to get out of this situation. They're going to create something. They're going to catch up with you. I really feel like you have a lot of love, and it's not about locking it up in the in the safe. I feel like if this person came to you, you would gladly tell them, well, do this, do that. But it's a thing that they don't like, that you're just not willingly like spilling all of your information. You know, these things might be private on how you heal. This might be private. You know, you might just be focused on your own shit. You know, but this person wants to know something about what you do. But let's look at our tea leaves and see more of how this energy is going to manifest in your life. Or, you know, maybe it won't. I feel like a lot of this shit won't manifest, but let's just see what this is. We have cracked up dissatisfaction with life. So I feel like I said, this person is very interactive in your life. This could be like a best friend. This could be like some type of friend, family member, very heavily with that. I don't really feel romantic, but I feel like this person, they might, you know, bring shit to kind of like bring up things in your life. It's very interactive. Like they're talking to you, they're doing certain things. So they might bring up certain things that have happened in your life to kind of like compare it. Right. So like I'm dissatisfied with my life. Aren't you? Because this happened, you know, like, oh, this is going on in your life. So they like to pinpoint on like the things that you are dissatisfied with in your life. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Like I said, this shit ain't going to work, because I feel like they don't really want harm for you. Right. I feel like you are guaranteed to get this bread, to get the prosperity, to get the abundance, the miracles in life, you know, because you're working on your life, even if it's still. I also feel like this could have like, this energy could be like you haven't spoken to this person in a while. Like I'm reading past energy, right? So I feel like their shit, they don't want to hurt you. They don't really want to stop your bread or stop your finances. They just want to catch up, you know? Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Yeah, like I feel like the evil eye, I don't know. I'm just feeling like this person doesn't really want bad for you, you know? I feel like this person wants you to focus on what you hate, what you passionately hate, you know, because that's the energy that they're in. So they might bring up that shit around you. But I also just feel like, you know, there's a passionate love, happy energy in this connection too. But I feel like they want you to focus on that, you know, and possibly that will like amplify like what's going on in their life, you know, success assured with good plans and hard work. So they might just want to stop. They're just trying to stop the hard work. They don't want you working hard right now, you know. That's what they're trying to do. Wish granted. It's not that they don't want your wish to be granted. They just want you to like hold on, you know. I feel like they don't want you to get any more wishes right now. They're trying to, it's not that they want to take what you already have. They just want to stop anything else good coming in right now, because let me catch up so we can get it together, so we could be on the same page together. I'm feeling it. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. So this person might be trying to criticize you. You know, that's one way. They try to pick at you at certain things that you, you know, make you question yourself, make you like second guess yourself, or focus on like the negative things in your life. We have peacock, beware of great pride. This person comes around, flaunts themselves, you know, and kind of have a prideful energy. They're the king of wands, you know. So they also want to take your confidence down. They don't want you to be prideful. They don't want you to, you know yourself, feel who you are really, you know. It's like a weird energy. This person might come around kind of like flaunting. They might even say certain things about your appearance, you know, just little things. It feels like backhanded like compliments, and this is to take your pride down, to not see what you really are. You're a queen, right? picture you knowing that you're a queen and saying that you're a queen and knowing that it's a fact. They don't want you to see that it's a fact. You know, they rather be a queen with you. They already are. It's, you know, they're not seeing themselves completely. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. I feel like this person doesn't feel like this all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't feel like their evil eye is very active in your life. I think you will also see that, like, even though this person has said things, done things, was away in your life, it didn't affect really where you are. It didn't really, I don't think you see much effect. Maybe a little bit of like second guessing yourself, feeling weird around this person. Maybe definitely like when this person was in your life or when they're around, you're not focused on the hard work, like elevating. It's like things are paused, especially because you got to deal with their shit, right? But that's it, you know, the will, indecisive, allowing your life to ramble. You know, they don't want you to making decisions right now. They want you to be rambling around aimlessly with them. Okay. Like, my life is a mess. Come and be in my mess with me. Like, help me get it together. Like, kind of shit, you know, like they don't want you making decisions. Let's look at some oracles to see how you can counteract this energy, and help, you know, protect yourself beyond protection, right? Beyond your spiritual practices and your, protection rituals, you know, clearing your energy, keeping your energy right beyond that. We have garden. Well, 2 cards actually came out for you. Number 2, garden, something lovely will grow from this, and then nostalgia. So definitely confirming that this could be something that you had to be put on pause. You had to step away from this connection in order to get back to your shit. Like, nigga, this is your shit, girl. This is your mess. I'm not responsible for it. I don't have to open my doors to it. You know what I mean? We have the garden. Something lovely will grow from this. So I feel like just letting things run its course, you know, in the connection, especially nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. I feel like this person, when they come back, if this is like a no contact kind of situation, you will come back in contact with this person and they will be in a different place. They are going to be where you are. You guys are going to be together. And I feel like this will be a more healthier connection. It's not healthy right now because this person is, you know, feeling a certain way about their life right now because of how yours look. It's just reflecting on what they need to do, and they already know what they need to do. And I feel like you stepping away, like, she has a sword. So if you made the decision to step away, that was the best decision that you could do for them and for you. Like, something lovely will grow from this, you know, like, the tower is about destruction, and after the tower you rebuild your tower, you know, and it's not your tower, it's their tower to destroy and to rebuild, you know. And I really feel like something beautiful is going to come from their own tower, and I think just letting them tend to what is happening here, like, is the best thing that you could possibly do. And I feel like even if that's like, okay, I got to step away, I got to let them, and if they take it a certain way, if they're upset with me taking my energy away from their chaos or like from the connection, some of you guys will be making the decision to like really just give them that stillness that they need. You know, you ain't stopping shit over here, but I'm going to stop this because it is kind of like interfering with me getting to work, me focusing on my own personal path. I feel like, you know, this card always makes me feel like one of the girls looks like they're just like, you know, in the past. I feel like you will come in contact with this person again, and you'll see how much they will change, how much they have changed, how much their life has changed. I think you guys will both have been changing during the separation, and I feel like it's important that you focus on the now. Yes, refer to the past as for reference, of course, that's why it's here. It's not here for us to dwell on that shit, but there's something beautiful that's going to happen in both of your guys' lives. We have the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. It's time for you to be the Knight of Swords now. You know, like this, there's a reason with the Hierophant energy here. There's a reason why this person is in your life. There's a reason why you're in this person's life. You guys are supposed to study each other. You guys are supposed to elevate, you know, and we don't know how that unfolds. Like, we never know. Like, this person is meant to teach you things. You are meant to teach them things. And it's not really about understanding exactly how it unfolds. You got to let things unfold. You know, you got to let, you know, something beautiful will grow from this, right? You got to let it grow. You got to let it grow the way that it's going to grow. But I feel like it's time for you to be the Knight of Swords and teach this person something, like a hard lesson. It might not come out the right way. You might not communicate it. That's not the important thing here. Actually, the Knight of Swords, this energy would not pop up with the Hierophant if this is not how it was supposed to be delivered. It's supposed to make this person feel. It's supposed to make this person like question things. It's supposed to hurt them. Your words are supposed to hurt them, But I feel like there's a lesson you're meant to teach this person through how you deliver. So if you got to cuss them out and tell them to get the fuck on, then maybe that's what you're supposed to say. Don't question too much about the delivery. The message will hit eventually, even if it's a year from now, even if it's 2 weeks from now, even if it's from a couple days. Like, girl, I know what the fuck you were saying. I see it now. There's something that there's going to be a huge realization. This person is in a lesson. You're a part of it. You're meant to teach them something, and you're learning something too. Let's look at your charms that we got here. We have the little kitty that has its paw inside of the fish bowl here. So this person has a little bit too much access. They feel like they can come in and move things around in your life, maybe by just like trying to involve themselves or trying to pull you into their own life. But it's time to kind of like deny access to this person, whether they're going to feel bad about it or not, you got to start thinking more about you. We have the you here, that you got to think about you and what you got going on here. We have little clouds, the night sky here. So this is more about your dreams, things that you think about in the dark. It's time to really make that about you and not about their chaos. And, because right now they're in their fuck boy, fuck girl kind of era. They're kind of chaotic right now. And it's time to take that, repellent spray and spray them, spray it. However it is, however you need to spray, if it's through your words, if it's through like, girl, you got to handle your own shit. Like, or just completely just focusing on only your shit. Like, sorry, I can't do that today. I'm sorry. I can't show up for you in that way. Like, I got to show up for me. I got to focus on me. I got to focus on what I got going on here. Like, I'm sorry, but there's an energy of being kind of scared. There's an energy of feeling like you don't want to hurt this person. But I feel like you got to think about what you are trying to create and what's going on in your own life right now. And to tie this off, we have our sticker that says here, let's run away from our problems. Okay, they're running away from the authority from God right now. God is telling them what to do. Their spirit guides are telling them what to do. Their spiritual team is trying to tell them, and they're just like, let's run away with our problems. Actually, let's run away with my problems. Can you run away with me over here? Let's go over here. And it's like, no, you have fixed some really big problems in your life. You're in the midst of fixing even more problems, and you got to focus on that. You can't run off with them. They might be running away from their own problems with their distractions, or trying to like do certain things with you, or trying to get you involved with fixing their tower, fixing their chaos. And it's really not your job to do that, especially when this person kind of has this like two-faced energy going on, like they got to kind of clean up their fucking shit, their problems that have probably created certain characteristic traits that is kind of getting in the way of this being a healthy connection. So I feel like what you need to do is like stick to your life skills. This is life skills right here. Stick to the life skills that you have learned, and you'll notice if what you've learned is kind of like counteracting in what they're doing or wanting you to do something, so do the opposite. Let's not run away with them. Stay on course to what you're doing. Whether that makes them feel a certain way or not. It seems like you kind of have it together. You kind of know how to deal with this energy, number 2, but we can also go deeper if you want to into more ways of how you can focus on your dreams. Let me know down below, like, what are you working on? Let's stay on course, but also like, let me know down below, are you gonna like, has this energy already transpired in your life? Are you getting ready to tell them something kind of difficult? Is this confirmation that you need to kind of like tell them something difficult? Let me know down below. I'm booking readings, so hit up the Etsy if you feel called to. I got my sale going on, so hit up the Etsy if you feel called to, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace. All right, reading number 3, let's tap into your evil eye energy. What's going on? We have this obstacle card. Okay, so it's almost like this person, they want to be an obstacle. So again, it feels very It feels both, actually. It feels very interactive at times. It also feels like mental, creating a vision of you. Okay, but this obstacle energy, it's almost like they kind of see you as an animal. They see you as, they don't see the humanity. Okay, this person has a hard time seeing humanity. They don't see you as a human, as somebody that feels. They see you as someone that, like, you're going to run my course. I'm going to create a bunch of obstacles for you, and I want to see you jump. They like being interactive with you in your life like that. So they'll create money problems. They'll create physical problems that you got to hurdle over. They do talk behind your back. They tell lies. They go to the people that know you, because then that's also creating obstacles as well. These people have a vision within you, in their mind, of you, and they're sending this energy. So it's like a virus. This person is kind of virus, and they're like a virus. They're spreading shit, rumors, fake shit, about you. And it's like, it feels like, you don't really involve them a lot in your life. That could be a part of why they have this evil eye towards you, because they want to be involved. And so they have to like intrude and put them involved in your life. Like they have to do certain things, whether that's like creating actual like shit that you got to hurdle over. And I'm just seeing a track star, like just jumping over the hurdles, like, and they hate that. They hate that you kind of like get through their obstacles, the things that they've tried to do in your life. It's like, this looks like a huge rock. If they could just like be on top of you, they would, and so they also have to create like certain, like, because you don't want to be in their life, or, you don't really involve them a lot in your life. They have to go to other people that are in connection with you and create stuff within that. So then it creates obstacles in this relationship. It creates obstacles in that relationship, that you got to like prove yourself in these connections, or they start looking at you differently, and they start being different with you because of what this person has said, or what they said that you did. Like this person does like to spread knowledge, even if it's false knowledge to manipulate. Twisting truth is a part of their magic. Okay, twisting truth and smearing your character to other people. Let's tap into your tarot to really find out who this person is. You have the Fool. So this person could be younger than you. They can be they have a young energy. They could be very foolish at times. Okay. I also feel like this person is very, very focused on your new beginning, or your new beginnings. It's almost like every time you're about to do something new, this person pops up. They're very hypnotized by you. It's really weird. It's like this person is kind of like obsessed with the new energy in your life. So it could be like you're like starting a new job, you're in a new relationship, and they're very jealous of that. They're very that's what brings on the evil eye. So they're very obsessed with and almost feels like, oh, they're starting something new. Let me something new is happening up in this person's life. Let me create an obstacle. They like seeing you jump around like a dog through hoops, over hurdles and shit like that, but then it pisses them off when you actually win the race, when you actually that it improves you. These obstacles that they have created in your life. Two of Swords. I feel like this person is very undecisive. They don't really know. They also, like with the Devil energy, they have this persona of like, being kind of like the boss, like very developed, but they're actually really not that developed with the Fool energy. And they just really don't know what they're doing in life. They're very indecisive. This person also like lives a very two-faced, kind of like they play both sides is what I heard. It's one of their manipulation tactics with the Devil energy. This person is very manipulative, very toxic. Like they like to control certain things. So if they can lie and manipulate people, manipulate the situation, play around, they like to play games. It's fun to them to have control over people's lives, to see them like to control them physically. They really love, but they play both sides. So this is the type of person that would be one way in front of you. They might even switch. They might be like very switching. Like they could be very kind and loving, and then they're very like mean and controllive and toxic. They play both sides though. They switch up and they play both sides, so they can be one way with you, but then behind closed doors with another, they don't like you, you know? Or it's like they play both sides, like they're helping you, but then they're telling everybody that you're not doing your part or something like that in the relationship, in the connection, in the agreement. They play both sides, you know, to deflect probably who they really are with this devil energy. You know, this person is a user. This person, you know, needs other people to have control over other people, to do their deeds, to have their agenda play out. They're very like double-faced, very like hiding too. They hide a lot of what they do. Is like, in one sense, they'll be like, oh, you're like this, you do this, and you're a slut. But behind closed doors, they're fucking everybody, having threesomes, trains getting run on them. Not to say if that's your thing, whatever. But it's like, it's one thing that they try to make you feel and have other people look at you a certain way. But then they're actually doing some real shit that you wouldn't even fucking do, you know, behind closed doors. And it's like, you know, they might even be like, oh, you needed my help. I mean, you know, they want to be like some kind of authority. But when it came down to it, actually, they needed you too. They needed your help more than you really needed them. You know, it's like that. It's like they're very false. They're very like, they want to put a false image to the world, you know, and you know who they are. And that's why they kind of attack you sometimes, you know, and why they want to be an obstacle, because you kind of can see this devil energy within them. You can kind of see like, oh, actually, you're not a boss. You're a little kid. Like, you have a lot of trauma. This person does have a lot of trauma, and they project it out onto you, you know. I just also feel like they want to be in control of your decisions. So this is probably even more active than number 2. And they definitely want to like cause shit to happen in your life, which is number 2 didn't. Let's look at the OG deck to see what came out for you. Little mama go off, make them gag, make them choke. So it feels like you going off, like you really out here doing shit. They're watching you, right? And they're choking, they're gagging on like how great you are. You know, their evil eye, like they don't want to see you. They want you to look like what they're painting you as, you know? And so they're like gagging and choking. It's like, I don't know, this shit probably will backfire on them. It really will. Photographed by J. Cole. So yeah, this person is kind of like obsessed with your pictures, like obsessed with what's going on with you. I'm hearing like, you know, I don't know, there's a lyric in that song when he talks about how his like is not hitting, it's not like getting to you. So I don't know, they are mad because there's like all these people around you, they like you, you're getting attention, you know, and they like you. Like a hater is actually someone that just really, really fucking loves you. Like hate and love is the same thing. Like they're really actually a big, huge fan, you know. They just love you so much, honestly. Comfortable in your own skin. They hate that you're comfortable in your own skin. They might hate their body. They might not like who they are. And they don't like how you really accept yourself and that you're comfortable with what you do, you know, and you're comfortable in how you look. And they wish that they could be that way. Like you're very comfortable in your body, in your skin, you know, and they might not necessarily be as comfortable as you are. And the way that you move throughout the world, it just rubs them the wrong way because they wish that they could be comfortable with themselves. Knowledge is power. So they hate that you have knowledge and it's giving you power to move mountains in your life. Or it's like knowledge is power. They know that, like, and they try to shut you down. They might even try to make you believe that you are not intelligent, that you don't have knowledge. They're just really jealous of that you know what the fuck you're talking about. You know you can see them. You know exactly. You're very knowledgeable who the fuck they are. And they hate that because it feels like it gives you the power. You know, we've been making many people upset. Like you're making people upset. There might even be a group of people that I'm talking about right now. Like because you're knowledgeable, because you're comfortable in your skin, because you're like going off. People are like attracted to you. They love you. They like you. You're getting attention. There might be a group of people that just sit around and try to create obstacles for you in your life. Big dick energy. You got that big dick energy, you know, and like I'm hearing dick fight. So they might try to like, dude, I'm not in competition with you. This person might be in competition with you and you don't even know it. They are very jealous of your finances, boss bitch here. If this is like, if you have your own little side hustle, or or you have like a home business, you're like a boss bitch, you know, you might have multiple streams of income. They're very jealous of that because you look like the real boss. You're not someone that's trying to imitate something. You don't have, like, you have true knowledge, true power. You know, The Crossroads by Bone Thugs. You might have had to leave this person at a crossroad. You know, I'll meet you at the crossroads. Like, I'll see you in heaven or wherever the fuck, maybe. Because this person might be going straight to hell. Okay. When the Quins come through, part like the Red Sea. I also feel like this person, you guys were both in a crossroads, you know, and needed each other. And they were trying to put on that it was only you, like they were above you. And come to find out, like, you left them in a spot and they didn't know what to fucking do. And it was because of their own decisions, okay? But when the Queen comes through, you know, they hate that life just parts ways. Like there's always like a path for you, you know, that even when obstacles happen, God parts the sea for you. Okay. So you can walk right through those obstacles. They hate it, you know, and it might look like you're jumping over things, you're getting over things, but God is really making a way for you. And they hate that. That's the thing. Like, you're royalty, you're God's like chosen one. You know, not to say that they're not, but when you stick to your own path, God will part the sea. When you stay true to the mission, you don't have to go and tear people down or be in that jealous spirit, that evil eye energy. God will part the way for you, you know, and it'll stay that way. You know, the road will be clear. We have main character. They hate that you are the main character. They are like like the villain is never really a main character. Like, this person is really like a villain. They've shown themselves to you already. And they hate that. They like, and it's like, I was just about to say, like, why can't they just focus on their own life? They're very obsessed with what's going on in your life and trying to like create these obstacles and be like this really mean like person in your life. And it's like, dang, why don't you take that energy and put it in your own life and make shit happen? Get comfortable with yourself. Get comfortable with what you're doing. If you don't like what you fucking do for work, why don't you go and put that energy, instead of trying to attack me, why don't you put that energy into figuring out yourself? Like, they hate that they are a side character. They really hate it, but then it fuels them. They can't break out of that villain like narrative. It's like weird. On to bigger and better things. They see that you're on to bigger and better things, you know? And the weird part about it, what's weird about this person, it's kind of weird because it's like, I feel like with that devil energy, this person has reached some type of status in life, right? But it's hard for them. Like, they see you, there's some type of like, when they look at you, they might have more than you. They might have more money. They might be in a better, like, secure situation in life. But when they look at you, they see some type of success. They see that you're more successful. You know, it's almost like, you know, they're jealous of you because you are doing certain things, I feel like, in your life that people would consider successful. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do about your pockets. It could mean that they see that like you're on to bigger and better things. Like, eventually you're going to catch on and you're going to like, you're a good person, you know? And I also feel like you're going to catch on. You're going to like, you're on to bigger and better things, right? But it's like, you could be starting a family. You could be falling in love. You could, you know, you could have these ideas, right? And they see it as success because they really hate themselves. They really hate their own life. And they see that there's something that you're doing, something that you have, that they're just like, wow, this person is more successful than me. It's almost like you don't recognize that this person sees, like, you're the underdog, you know? You might not have what they have, but you have a lot that they want. Like, you could be just starting out, you know, with that full energy, and they're jealous of that because they see like what your focus is. It's aligned with your happiness. It's aligned with trusting God and going on your own personal path. And I feel like that person hasn't had that quite experience. Even though they've reached some type of status, it could have been just for money. It could have been just, you know, to get approval from society. But I feel like they see, like, they're jealous that you have this like freedom, you know, they're jealous of that. And so they try to create obstacles because they see that you're going on to better things. You know, they might have not found the person that they fell in love with, but you are always, I remember I had this one person tell me that they were so jealous of me because I was always in long-term relationships. And I was just like, what? So I feel like this person could feel like, oh, like they're jealous of your relationship. They're jealous of like your goals, your inspiration, your aspirations in life, because they know it's big. You're going to, you know, you're blowing the minds of these people, this group of people, or this person in particular that tries to create obstacles, you know, by what you're doing, who you are, who you're changing into, like how you're interacting with them now, but also just like how you're getting through all of their fucking bullshit. Like they're booby traps. These are just fucking booby traps that you can just like, you know, tumble over, jump over, you know. It's not really it's like their shit ain't even hidden anymore, you know. Like I played Mario 64, right, with my son, and he couldn't get through like the Deco tree, right? And I was like, oh, not Deco, it was Zelda, I'm sorry, it was Ocarina of Time, right? And we played, I told him, like, Ocarina of Time is hard, right? You can't do what I did back in the day. You know, he's playing Breath of the Wild, Zelda, right? I'm talking about Zelda. And it's like, almost like their shit ain't, like, you've been through it. You're an oldie. This is old school. Like, their shit ain't hitting anymore. You know, it's not like you can, like, just slice through their obstacles like fucking butter, because you've been there before. They've actually trained you and made you stronger, you know? And so it's just not hitting anymore. The obstacles are not working on you. Left on red. Like, you don't even deal with these people anymore. And it's blowing their minds. The way that you interact with them is blowing their minds. Praying on a downfall, they'll never get a prayer. Like, these people praying on you, they are hoping, they are using their divine energy to really try to bring you down. When they're connecting, they're just like really wishing, as if like they're praying to God that this shit does not work out for you, and they're never gonna get a fucking prayer. Their blessings, they're actually blocking, and this shit will backfire onto them because of this energy. It's so weird. How are you gonna pray to God? It's like, maybe at one point these people's prayers were fucking like aligning with you, your frequency, you know? But I feel like this person, it could be a family member, really giving family member, okay? Or like a close friend or something, you know, someone really toxic that you had a hard time departing from, or having a hard time departing from. But it's like, they've trained you to go back to like the Zelda, Ocarina of Time. It's like, you know, my son, he was having a hard time with it, you know, and he had to get his dad to play it. He was having a hard time to beat the Deco Tree, the first, you know, level, really. And he was having a hard time because once you fail, you have to start from the very beginning. And this is what these people had to do. They were like running through these, playing games with you so much, having you run their obstacles, you know, and you just kept going right back to the beginning and starting over. You didn't really like give up. You know what I mean? You didn't give up. And that's the thing. Now you're strong. And now their new things, like, it don't even fucking phase you, because like they've really created like a warrior within you. You really came into yourself, understood yourself, right? Their prayers are not going through. It says, I suggest you don't fuck with my sis, because she's comfortable. Like, you're comfortable in your seat, on your path that God has placed you. You know, like, you're connected, whether you understand like a lot of big things that you're supposed to do in life, you're connected to purpose. I always tell everybody, your purpose is fragmented, okay? It is a series of purposeful energy, purposeful events, you know, experiences. It's not just one big thing. So whether you know it or not, you're connected to purpose. Okay. And it's like you're comfortable there. And they need to get comfortable seeing you in your energy that you've always been in. You've always been connected to purpose. Whether you figured out some big things or not. You know, that movie Soul is coming to mind. That's a perfect like example of what purpose is, you know, and what life is supposed to be about. And you are connected to the things that give you meaning and purpose. And they hate that. They need to get comfortable with it because God has you there. God has always been connected to you and has been guiding you through your angels, through your ancestors, right? But let's tap into your tea leaves to see what they're trying to do. I highly doubt that this shit is hitting, but we're also gonna, you know, tap into like some defense, okay? Because these people are weird. This group is weird. We have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. This person is trying to make you frustrated, like creating certain things. Like, now I got to deal with this. I got to deal with this person. Actually, no, you don't. You know, I feel like you kind of figured that out, or you're in the process of figuring that out. They want to tie you down. They might try to link you and tie you to them, you know, make you feel like you have to deal with their shit. You know, no, you don't. Okay. We have I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. They're trying to make you feel like, you know, second guess what you're doing, second guess your intuition. Okay. Your psychic abilities. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. You know, I feel like they're trying to put you into this also like fighter mode, you know, like want to create drama and fight and like, don't back down from me. Like, let's keep fighting kind of shit. And actually, no, you don't, you know, I'm already tapping into like some of the shit that you got to stop doing if this is what you're doing. Some of you guys have already figured that out. Okay. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. They want you to feel that everybody is against you. They want you to feel like you got nobody out here. You're fucking alone. You don't. You got God. You got your ancestors. You got people that actually really care about you. Even if these are family members, you got somebody. You know, they want you depressed and anxious about your life. Okay. Great passion. They want to affect the passionate things in your life, your artistry, your love life. We have a young woman dealing, this could be a woman, feminine energy. They could want to disconnect you from a certain person, another feminine energy in your life. They might want to attack your inner child here. They might want to attack your feminine energy. Okay. May is very significant. Okay. Something, they might come around in May. This might have all went down in May. Okay. Your birthday might be in May. Mountain, major. They might try to cause problems around your birthday. Okay. Whether it's in May or not, for some reason, I'm getting that. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. They wanted to create a huge, major challenge for you to overcome. Even them coming against certain things, like your opinion, your truth, they see that as like, oh, this is going to be a huge challenge for this person to get the fuck over. Actually, no. You are allowed to live in your reality, and I'll live in mine. I'm not going to try to hike up the mountain that you've created. Go ahead and be there by your damn self. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Happiness. They might just like, I can't attack them physically. Let me just try to make them feel sad. You know, let's get into how you can counteract this energy besides your protection rituals and cleansing rituals. What else you can do? All right. Let's look at our oracles that this is going to be the energy that you can tap into, okay, to help stop, disconnect, just, you know, not deal with their evil eye. We have potion. Remember, practice self-love. So really just focusing on self-love rituals, pouring into yourself, making sure that you get rest, eating healthy, exercise, a lot of physical, practical things she's doing here, practical magic here, you know. So I feel like doing, you know, goddess baths, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, like focusing on beauty, things that make you feel beautiful and loved, but also definitely do the internal work, sit at the altar, talk to your ancestors, journal, do the yoga to transmute some of this like filthy, toxic polluted fucking energy that they send your way, but pour into yourself. You guys got two. We have expectations. Don't seek anybody's approval. Like I said, they are allowed to live in the reality that they want to live in. That doesn't mean that you have to change their mind. You don't have to expect them to be a certain way. That's going to be a big part, is just accepting who they are, accepting what they're doing, accepting that this is who they are, not expecting anything different, not expecting change is going to be a key factor. I just finished this book called The Midnight Library, and it was very thought-provoking. So that's a channeled book that you guys should, it's a fast read. It's really interesting. It's a story, right? But this book, not to go too much into it, but it made me think about the choices that we all make, you know? And this card is about not seeking anybody's approval. It's not about navigating your life to get approval from other people. You got to approve of your decisions. How many choices are you making in your life that are for you and not for other people? These people, you might do certain things, you might say certain things, your truth might, you know, they might not agree with, they might not approve of some of the things that you say or do, and that's their business. It's not really your business to get everybody to approve of you, you know. And so a big key factor to stopping their obstacles, whether they are creating them physically or they are just manifesting through the vision that they're holding in their mind, is to really just not expect much from them than what they've already shown. And they don't need to like you. They don't need to approve of you, who you are, and what you're doing in your life. You have to approve of it. So as long as you are pouring love and happiness into you and you're okay with that, that's all that matters. We have the Queen of Swords and the Temperance energy to kind of counteract this energy. Plain and simple, your peace. Choose peace over disrespect. Choose peace. You know, it's like you're choosing peace over chaos. You're choosing distance over disrespect. You know, so this is really talking about cutting somebody off for your own peace, for your own stability, for your own like happiness. You know, this is about disconnecting and severing someone's head. The Queen of Swords cuts beheads people. And that's the thing. They hate that you have that power. You have that power to really cut them off and be done, off with their head. Like, it's time for that shit. And you know what it is? You know what I'm hearing? I don't contemplate. It's a lyric from Kendrick Lamar, DNA. That is a channeled song. This is why this person hates you, because you're able to shift through your own DNA and break curses. You got that snitch in you. Daddy was a snitch. This is a channeled song for you guys. What's the problem is that you got that sucker shit in your blood. What's the problem is that, like, you haven't filtered out all of that sucker shit, that crackhead shit, that, like, they are mad that you are breaking ancestral chains. And I'm also hearing, like, they hate that you have done this. Here's the thing, like, we have ancestral blood inside of us. Like, you know, we've been raised by people that have abused us, that have been abused by their own parents, that, you know, we have that sucker shit. We have that fucking crackhead shit in our blood. But you did the work to shift that shit out. And now you're able to really access the power in your DNA. You know, that royalty in your DNA, and they fucking hate it. This is really like giving family member that can't get over the family trauma, but you have, and it's showing, you know. And he also says, just to get back to the Queen of Swords here, he says in that song, like, I don't contemplate, I meditate, and then I off your head. Like, that's what you do. These people just contemplate, you know? And they don't really think about it. They don't really connect to what they fucking supposed to do. You do. You meditate on shit. You let things sit and you meditate. You observe and you meditate, and then you fucking murder what needs to be dead, what needs to go. You know what I mean? And also the Temperance is very much about alchemy. You know how to transmute shit. So transmute it too. That's why I said get onto your yoga, do some exercise. Let's look at our charms that came out for you to see how you can not interact, but counteract this energy coming towards you. We have the little juice box that says fresh boy tears. So it's almost like you need to transmute. You need to take their fucking, that's all they're doing. Their mistreatment, their obstacles, their slander, their attacks is just pain from their own trauma, you know, their own shit. And you can drink that up and transmute it. It's energy. Like I said, like, I don't know if I said it in this one, but haters are really lovers, you know? And you need to see that. Also, this also speaks to like not caring about their wah, wah, wah. I'm hearing that song by Megan Thee Stallion. I think it's Boa, where she's like, wah, 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 wah. You know, if I pop off, then they'll go. They want you to pop off. And she talks about like didn't listen when that shit dropped. Like she didn't listen to Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot. Fuck you, bitch. Why the fuck am I going to be, you know, it's also like not caring about what they're want, what they're talking about. Okay. We have this DJ. It's time to remix this shit. It's time to take it in and say like, well, okay, what the fuck am I going to do about it? It's fucking pissing me off. But if I pop off, they go. If I pop off, then they go. I'm going to take this shit and apply it to my fucking body. I'm about to get to the gym. I'm about to apply it to my pockets. I'm about to go and hustle. That's what you need to do. It's about transmutation. Like we had left on red. Like, yeah, you're going to leave them on red. Continue to leave them on red. Even if it pisses you off. Even if it hurts you. You have nothing else to offer to these people. You have nothing else to say to these people. Leave them with that shit to learn from, to analyze. And when they choose to analyze it, it's not really up to you. You know, you don't decide that. And so leave them on red and take that energy to the gym. Take it to your nail appointment. Take it into your creativity, into your goals. Into your relationship. Focus on actually things that make you happy. You know, we have this little black cat. This is about occult knowledge. We also have this little like book that says books are magic. So put your energy into elevation. Take that energy and create magic with it. Okay. You know why they say revenge body? Because that's transmutation. That's being pissed off and taking that pain, taking that mistreatment, taking that disappointment, you know, in self, or even disappointment in you and in them. Like, I encourage it. Even if you are mad at yourself with this situation, take it to the fucking gym. Take it to your fucking hustle. Put in the hours. Don't forget to take care of yourself, though. Talk to God. And let me be clear, this is not about suppressing. So yes, we're going to transmute. And you know how you properly transmute and not mistake and like ignore and suppress pain and sadness and disappointment and anger? You go to the altar. You cry as well. So don't stop when the tears come up during the process of transmutation. Yeah, you go make that fucking money, but at home you go and cry too. Don't be a crybaby. And talk to God, talk to ancestors, talk to your therapist, talk to your elders, talk to the people that love you. Don't suppress this pain. Just don't talk to them. Don't cut them off. Cut this person, this group of people, this family member off. Don't talk to them. Don't bring your pain to them. They're just going to use it to create more shit, because it's really giving narcissists. It's giving like obsession and narcissism. Okay, sociopath. So take care of yourself though. Pour self-love into you while you cut them off and transmute this energy. To tie this off, we have this sticker that says, wake me up when it's over. Wake me up when it's over. Sleep on these motherfuckers. Like, just come back to me when you over that shit. Like, wake me up when it's over. I'm done. Like, good night. Like, turn the lights off on these motherfuckers. I'm hearing that song by Nicki Minaj where she's like, you know, it's like, I think that she's saying like, I turn the lights off. Like, she controls the lights. Like, don't give them access to you. If you gotta block these motherfuckers, if you gotta like block them, you know, give them a show. You already gave them a show. you know? But it's like, turn the lights off always. Like, good night. Wake me up. When it's all over, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm sleeping on y'all motherfuckers because you are boring at this point. It's boring. And your life must be really boring if you're over here trying to create shit in my life, you know? Like, wow. That's something that was in Megan's song too. She said, your life must be so boring if you gotta bring up shit that we did years ago. You still talking about that? You still on that shit? Like, what's going on with you? Are you okay? Your life must be really boring. Like, so just like, you know, go to sleep on these motherfuckers. Good night. Bye. But that's your reading, number 3. Let me know down below what you about to do. Okay? Hit me up if you need to. Okay? Like, I got you. Okay? So if you want to go deeper into the situation, because I'm very familiar with this type of toxicity. Okay? And very familiar with narcissistic, crazy fucking family members. Okay? Because that's what it feels like. So if you want to go deeper, number 3, let's do so. You know, I'm booking this reading 2 for 1. Okay? 2 60-minute tarot readings for the price of 1. So hit up the Etsy link down below if you need to. All right? But let me know down below how you slicing through these obstacles, number 3. You know, like, did you figure out the gag is? Like, did you figure out the trick that you don't even need to fuck around with these motherfuckers? And that's the hardest part, though, when it's family, you know? And sometimes you just have to figure out how to navigate a new way of connecting with a family member. You know that they can't be as close. Sometimes you just gotta completely love at a distance and never talk to their ass again. And sometimes you just got to change up the way that you interact with people. So, you know, let me know how you doing it. What are you doing with this person? Let me know. Some tea down below. And I'll see you in the next reading. Peace.